It's Wednesday, July 30th.
あれ鍵どこやったっけ
She starts patting herself down, but she doesn't seem to feel it anywhere. She starts looking through her bag too.
あれないどこ行っちゃったのかな
It's not in one of your bags, pockets, or lodged between your stuff or anything. Keys can end up in pretty tight spaces.
わかってるけどいつもはここに入れないの
Touko, calm down. You'll find it if you look for it calmly.
ここにもないなんでどうして
She keeps searching through her bag as if she hadn't heard me. She's so frantic. Something feels a bit off. Maybe you forgot it at home? You remember where you put it this morning?
わかんないどこ行ったの
Stop! Calm down! Let's calm down first and go inside. Then we can start looking for it. I'm sure it's just gotten tucked in somewhere in your bag or something. We searched her bag, her pockets, but we didn't find her key even after a long, thorough search. You might have dropped it somewhere, since you don't usually put it in your bag. I don't recall ever seeing Touko put the key in her bag after using it. I remember she always put it in her pocket. There's a chance she put it somewhere else this time and lost it that way, but we've looked for it for this long and still can't find it. We have to start considering that she might have genuinely lost it. Let's think through things from the beginning. When was the last time you used the key?
昨日帰るときは紙を使ってないから昨日の朝だよ
So you haven't seen it for a whole day, but you were here the whole day yesterday, so that makes things easier. The possibilities include, inside the old school building, Touko's house, the path to and from school, or somewhere inside the school. We can't exactly go out and look through our route to school right now, so let's start here at school. We've looked up to here and haven't found the key. Looks like she didn't drop it between her getting to school and going to the event committee office. We can't really do this just by ourselves. Touko, let's have the others help too. You fine with that?
協力してくれるのかな
Of course they will. Let's ask the one who's closest first. Shuichi, I need a favor.
なんだ昼飯なら分けてやんねえぞ
I don't care about your lunch. No, I want you to help us find something.
探し物何かなくしたのか
Touko's key. We think she dropped it somewhere in the school.
鍵か分かった行事委員のメンバーにも通達しておく
That'd be great. Let me know as soon as you hear anything.
鍵の特徴はどれくらいの大きさでどんな形なんだ
It's about, let's see, it's a bit bigger than a normal key, got kind of an elaborate design at that. It's an old brass key and it's important to her.
真鍮の OK だ伝えられるところには伝えといてやる
Where do people turn lost items in?
基本的には生徒会室かここに届くな教師に見つかったらちょっとまずいものとかあるだろ
That's true. I think we can raise the chances of finding it if we cast our net here.
生徒会にも俺が声をかけといてやるよどうせ今から顔出しに行こうと思ってたところだ
Sorry about this. Thanks for everything. Alright, next thing. I've got a favor I want to ask you guys, if that's okay. What's up? Touko's apparently lost her key for the old school building. Sorry about this, but could you help us look for it?
みんな忙しいのに
You mean that one with the cute design? Right, the big one. A key, okay, I don't really walk around that much, but I'll keep it in mind. I'll search every nook and cranny of the grounds. You owe me ice cream if I find it. Sure thing. I'll only be looking down today. Soda-san, you must take proper care to look forward. I will also keep the key. That'd be great. If any of you find it, you can get any... You said you want ice cream, Segawa? Wait a second, I'll contact you again if I find it.
どうしてみんな手伝ってくれるのかな。
What's up? You say something?
なんでもない。私探しに行ってくる。
Ah, Touko! I'll let you know if anything happens, so you better have your phone on you.
今のところは鍵の手がかりも鍵自体も届いてないな。七夕祭りの準備で忙しいからなかなか難しいのかもな。
Really?
行事委員たちには各部を回るときに鍵のことを伝えてもらってる。きっと見つかるからそう落ち込むなよ。
いろいろありがとね。
We still haven't found the key. I've run out of things to say to encourage Touko. I know I shouldn't just stay silent, but I don't know what I should say.
まあ仕方ないか。これだけ探して見つからないってことはもうどっか行っちゃったんだよね。
What?
過ぎたことは気にしても仕方ないよ。なくしちゃったものは戻ってこないんだし。
Her smile pains my heart. I can't do anything. I can't support her. I'm frustrated with how pathetic I am.
明日からはちゃんとお仕事するから。今日はごめんね。お騒がせしちゃって。
But there's still places we haven't looked. Maybe we should try for just a little longer?
いいよもう。ちゃんと管理してなかった私が悪いんだし。
She turns on her heel and starts walking. I can't imagine that as anything but her deliberately hiding her expression from me. Is there anything I can do? That key was so precious to Touko. If we end up never finding it, then is Touko going to have to keep on forcing herself to smile like that, with its absence skewering her heart? That's not okay. I roll my own key to the old school building in my hand as I think. There wouldn't be any point in duplicating this key and handing that to her. I'm sure that it wasn't being able to unlock the old school building that was meaningful to her, it was the key itself. I'm gonna search more thoroughly tomorrow. I'll go to school early by myself. Sorry, Shuichi's making me do some work. I'm gonna go to school early tomorrow. I think about Touko as I send the message. She's on her own right now. What's going through her mind? Got it. See you tomorrow. It's Thursday, July 31st. Shionagi Academy in the early morning. There are hardly any students around. I'll be able to focus on searching for the key. Damn it, this is the downside to going to a huge school. I'm going to look everywhere I have even the slightest possibility of finding the key. Which means I'm going to search the entire school. It'll be rough doing this on my own, but I can't just sit back and do nothing. I decide to look through spots in the reverse order from yesterday. Time passes and more students arrive at school. I'm getting worried. It's not like the entire student population knows about the key. Someone might have disposed of it. Where are you? The old school building's locked. I had something to do on the grounds. I have to head to the event committee office right now, so let's meet up there. Okay, I'll head over now. I head toward the event committee office, praying for someone to have turned the key in.
おはよう。今日も暑いね。
Yeah. I thought she'd be depressed, but she's smiling cheerily at me. I was worrying about how to cheer her up, but...
メガネくんのお仕事終わった？ 何してたの？
Just a minor thing. I think I've gotten to a good stopping point with it.
そっか。お疲れ様だね。午前中はのんびりしようよ。
You okay? We haven't found the key yet.
まあ、取り壊されちゃう場所の鍵だしね。なくしちゃったものは仕方ないでしょ。
Isn't it too early to give up? You only lost it 2 days ago.
そういう運命だったんじゃないかな、きっと。それよりさ、メガネ君に用事があったんじゃないの？私ここで待ってるからさ。行ってきたら？
どうだ？鍵見つかったか？
No, not yet. You haven't gotten any info either?
ああ、今日も声はかけておくから何かあれば連絡する。
The lost and found network that I was counting on hasn't turned up any leads. So maybe that means she didn't drop it at school? That'd be great. Sorry for making you do this when you're busy, Shuichi.
その分働いて返してくれればいいぞ。お前に貸しを作っておけばいろいろと便利そうだ。
I'll pay by installments. No interest. Touko, you listening?
聞いてるよ。今日のお仕事でしょ？
You alright? You were pretty out of it.
なんでもないよ。ちょっと寝不足なだけだから気にしないで。
I can tell the loss of the key is really gotten to her after all. I can tell the loss of the key is really gotten to her after all from the way she's acting. She probably really didn't get enough sleep last night because of the key. I want to do something for her. I'll go search for the key by myself, or I'll look for the key together with Touko. I'll go search for the key by myself. I decided that I would support Touko. Staying silent while Touko's trying to force herself to give up goes against that vow. Alright, anyway, you're in charge of the old school building again today. I'm gonna go do some stuff outside.
いってらっしゃい。お仕事しながら待ってるね。
I retrace our steps from 2 days ago. I recall as much of Touko's movements as possible and look through every spot where the key could have fallen out from her pocket. I don't have any idea what the most likely spot it could be is. I'm getting frantic. It's a relatively big key. I should be able to spot it at a glance. Wait, that cat. Isn't that the same cat that Touko was playing with downtown a while ago? I can't really tell cats apart, but I think this one's the same color at least. I feel like I remember Touko feeding it and petting it. Ah! The cat's got something in its mouth. An old key with a familiar shape. Touko's key. Stop! Give that key back! I sprint after the cat. The cat freezes when I begin chasing after it and runs away. I'm not letting you get away. I'm gonna get you no matter what. I'm playing a serious game of tag with the cat for the first time in my life. The battle moves from the main gates to the school grounds. Wait, damn it! Let go of that key! Cats are fast. I know I'll lose sight of it if it runs toward the hills or somewhere else outside the school. I need to end this here. I have to catch up to do that. Damn it, I can't catch up. I can't close the distance at all. It's taking everything I've got just to keep chasing after the cat without losing sight of it as it tries to hide. If only I had something I could use to scare it from afar. Gah, that'll work. There's a bunch of volleyballs on the ground, probably something for some club's Tanabata festival display. I change course and run toward the balls. There's about 30 meters between us. If I do this with everything I've got, I can make it. Go! I apologize to the club that had gotten these out and to the cat in my heart as I heave with my right leg. I follow the ball's arc with my gaze, praying for it to land near the cat. What? I kicked exactly according to my muscle memory. I didn't have any time to focus myself on the kick. I'm not wearing spikes, so I couldn't center my balance properly either. It could have been a sloppy shot. But the ball flies in an unbelievably precise arc toward the cat. Since when did I have such a great kick? Did my place kicking ability level up on its own without me even doing anything? The ball veers to the left as it falls. It falls a bit short of where I was aiming, but it slams into the ground harder than I was expecting to. It dropped it! Something falls from the cat's mouth as it yowls in response and runs away. I run over and pick up the key. Yeah, this is the key. Thank God I found it. I wonder if that cat was carrying it around to a bunch of different places as a toy. That explains why we couldn't find the key. It was moving around the whole time. I head over to recover the volleyball I kicked too. Gotta make sure I put it back where I found it. Still though, that was a hell of a kick just now. I guess it's something like I unlocked my hidden potential when I really needed it. These things are softer than I thought. I press my fingers into the volleyball. They sink in pretty far. Huh, I never knew they were this soft. I get it. This is why that kick was so impressive. Kicking a ball this soft would let you get a lot more force and control behind your kick. I was kicking this with a soccer ball in mind, which is probably how it ended up being such a curved shot. Here I was thinking I could join the national team for a second. Either way, I found the key. Let's hurry and get this back to Touko. Here, try not to drop it again, alright?
どうして？これ、私の鍵。
I finally found it. I found a cat holding it in its mouth. I think it was the one that you were playing with forever ago.
そっか。いたずらっ子だな、あの子。
Seeing her grip the key tight reassures me. I knew it. This key is something irreplaceably precious for her. Alright, let's finish this up. We need to tell everyone that we found it. I'll tell Shuichi first and have him let the rest of the committee know. It'd be great if we could thank everyone directly, but going around to thank them would take an entire day on its own. We should thank Shinozaki and the others too. They'd probably be happier if you told them yourself.
どんな風に言えばいいのかわかんないから手伝ってくれる？
Sure, let's think about it together. I'm gonna let Shuichi know first.
それとみんなに伝えたいことがあるから。このお話は直接しなきゃダメだよね。
I received Toko's message of gratitude that she thought so hard over. I've been included in the recipient list along with everyone else. Ryosuke-kun has found my key. Thank you all for searching for it. I want to thank you all in person, and I have something important to talk about. Are you free for lunch today?
で、大事な話って？ついに結婚でもするの？お二人はそこまで進んで、おめでとうございます。先輩、それはさすがに早すぎますよね。私は知らないわよ。学生のうちに結婚するっていう人もいなくはないと思うけど。
Touko, come on. Toko's nervous. I cheer her on in my heart. Maybe she knows how I feel. She looks at me, gives a tiny nod, and takes a deep breath.
まずはごめんなさい。私の不注意で鍵をなくしちゃったのにみんな手伝ってくれてご迷惑をおかけしました。そんなの気にしなくていいよ。ちゃんと見つかってよかったね、雪村さん。そうね、改めてお礼されるようなことでもないわ。リツはずっと下向いてうろうろしてた。何度も人にぶつかりながら鍵を探していた。大坂さん、それは内緒だって言ったはずよ。約束はしていない。 ミサさんもすっごく頑張ってくれてたのよね。3年生に協力お願いしてるとこ見てたわよ。
私もできる限りのことはしたかったんです。大切にしているものをなくしてしまう辛さはよくわかりますから。
みんなには本当に感謝してます。ありがとうございました。
She lowers her head a little. She keeps her serious expression as everyone smiles at her and continues.
それからもう一つ、みんなにお話があるの。私また引っ越しすることになりました。多分8月の終わりには塩なぎを離れると思う。え、そんな急に？ちょっとあと1ヶ月ないじゃない。なんで今まで黙ってたの？最近決まったことなんだ。お父さん新聞社に勤めてて、昔から転勤が多いの。
お父様の都合は仕方のないことですけど、とても寂しいです。私たちも当然ですが、
Everyone looks at me. They all know about our relationship. It's the obvious reaction.
だからもう少ししたらみんなともお別れ。いろいろとお世話になりました。寂しくなる。よーし、わかったわ。それじゃあ七夕祭り終わったら遠慮なく毎日遊び倒すわよ。夏休みの課題なんてもうどうでもいいわ。課題はきちんとやらないとダメだよ。それに2人にも迷惑だよ。夏休みの課題なんて夏休み明けてからが勝負よ。そんなことよりトウコと遊ぶ方が大事だわ。でも瀬川さんらしいわね。先に言っておくけど、私の課題は移させてあげないから。嘘。でもリカも毎日誘うから課題やる暇なんてないと思うけど。毎日は付き合わないわよ。2人の時間も作ってあげないといけないでしょ。
リツの夜は私と天体観測、寝る暇も惜しんで。
そんなの初耳。あなたたちそんなに私を振り回して楽しい？楽しいわよねえ、ソラ。雪村さん、お引っ越しの準備で忙しいかもしれないけど、たくさん遊ぼうね。塩なぎで楽しい思い出いっぱい作ってほしいな。
皆さんで海に行くなんてどうですか？私も時間を作ってご一緒したいです。
いいわね、海。青春の1ページとして外せないわ。ミサさんとトウコは当然ビキに来てくれるわよね。
夏希さん、トウコさんが困ってますよ。楽しみですね。
See? You didn't need to worry, Touko. Everyone cares about you so much. Come on, let's all hang out together. We're all waiting for your response.
もう少しの間だけど、よろしくお願いします。
Hey, Touko, mind if I ask you something?
何？
That key, why is it so important to you? Do you associate something important with it or something? I've been wondering all this time. Why does she even have that key to the old school building? Considering how she was acting when she lost it, I can only think there's something deeper to it.
あんまり好きじゃないけど、ちょっと昔のお話しよっか。この鍵はね、お父さんとお母さん、塩なぎに引っ越してきた時に私の両親からもらったの。
From your parents? So that means your parents are from Shionagi?
そうみたい。私も引っ越してくる前まで知らなかったんだけどね。
Touko's moved from place to place throughout her life. I'm sure her parents would have been looking forward to coming back to Shionagi if it was where they spent their days as students.
この前タイムカプセルが出てきたでしょ。 あの色紙の中にお父さんの名前見つけてびっくりしちゃった。
Wow, what a coincidence. Oh, so that's why you were acting kinda weird back then?
お父さんの寄せ書きに将来立派な記者になるって書いてあって、私と同じくらいの時にしっかり夢を持ってちゃんと夢を叶えたんだって。
Right, you said earlier that your dad works at a newspaper company.
うん。記者ってね、転勤の多いお仕事みたい。長くても2年くらいで違う場所に転勤なんだ。
What? So then why is it so soon this time? You haven't even been here for half a year.
詳しくは聞いてないけど、特別な事例みたい。お父さんの夢を邪魔したくないから。仕方ないよね。
And you're really okay with that?
じゃあ、涼介くんはもし自分の子供に建築士を辞めてって言われたらどうするの？
I can't say anything. It's not the kind of question I could answer as someone who hasn't shouldered the responsibility of a real job or raised a child.
お父さんすっごく頑張ってくれてるの。優しくって忙しいのに私やお母さんへの気遣いも忘れずにしてくれて、自慢のお父さんなんだ。
Touko.
お母さんもね、自分のお仕事しながらお父さんを支えて、お家のことも全部やってくれてるの。すごいよね。二人とも大好きだし尊敬もしてる。だから私がわがままなんて言っちゃダメだと思う。
It's not that she's given up. It's more like she's just accepted moving as something that's completely natural.
夢ってさ、その人にとっての大切な場所でしょ。私のわがままで邪魔したりダメにしちゃいけないんだよ。
She seems a little sad. Is it because she's holding different emotions from before in her heart?
みんな夢や目標を持ってて先に進んでて、私だけ置いていかれてるみたい。だから私だけの居場所がずっと欲しかった。
And that's the old school building?
お父さんからもらった鍵で本当に扉が開いた時、ちょっと嬉しかったの。他に誰もいない、ここは私だけの居場所。
A quiet place to be alone. A place where she didn't have to think about her surroundings. That's probably why this place became so precious to her.
だからね、他の人が休館に入ってきたこと、本当は迷惑に思ってた。二度と近寄らないようにしようかなって考えてたこともあったんだ。
Seriously? Wait, so was I being kind of a jerk?
そうかもね。でも今になって考えればあれでよかったって思うけど。じゃなきゃ今みたいにこうして二人でここにいるってありえなかったでしょ。
I wonder what would have happened if I had chosen not to come here as much, or if she had said, never come here again. I probably would have helped with the Tanabata festival preparations as part of the event committee without having anything to do with this building. And Touko would still be alone now, and she would have moved away without telling anyone.
鍵をなくしてすっごく怖くなった。この休館ごとなくなっちゃうんじゃないかって不安になってそんなことないのにね。
No, I get what you mean. It means this place is just that important to you.
次々に嫌なこと考えちゃってさ、このままいろんなもの全部なくしちゃうんじゃないかって。みんなとつながりを持ったことちょっと後悔したりしてた。みんなに鍵を探すの手伝ってもらったのも結構プレッシャー感じちゃって昨日は全然眠れなかった。鍵が見つかった時はすっごくホッとしたけど、すぐに怖くなってきちゃった。みんなにきちんとお礼しなくちゃって考えると足が震えちゃって。
It's just saying thank you, but that's hard for you to do, isn't it?
正直どんな顔してみんなと会えばいいのかわかんなくて迷惑だったかな。本当は嫌じゃなかったのかなってずっと考えてたから。
She may have accepted her relationship with me, but her relationship with the others around her probably haven't really sunk in for her yet. Even though those bonds are so much stronger than Touko thinks they are. If Touko could just acknowledge that, then I'm sure her world would become so much bigger and more fun.
うまく言えないけどそんな感じ。やっぱり自分のこと話すのは苦手だな。
What should I do for Touko? What can I do for her? What can I do in general?
今日で7月も終わりだね。
The Tanabata festival is in a week. The deadline for my promise with Touko.
さあそろそろ帰ろっか。明日も忙しくなりそうだもんね。
We don't have much time left, and we have event committee work too. Time passes even while I'm worrying over what I should do. I'm feeling rushed, but I desperately try to maintain my composure and think. It'd be best if we could give form to Touko's bonds with everyone. Maybe we could try writing letters and signing a card like that time capsule. That might be a good idea, but we'd only be able to do that for those of us who are especially close to her. I'd have to get a bunch of sheets of signature card stock too. It's a bit inefficient. I'd want it to be more like something that only we could do. I want to present Touko with something so impactful that she wouldn't be able to forget us even if she wanted to. Maybe I should ask the others. I'm sure they'd help. We could think of something before the Tanabata festival. That's right, the Tanabata festival. It might be a lot of work to gather all the materials, but if it works, then... It'd be completely impossible to pull off on my own. But getting lots of people to help would make it all the more meaningful. It's got to be the best plan possible for showcasing our bonds. I start looking stuff up on the internet. I need to look into some things. There's something I can do for Touko. Let's do it the best I can.